Ladies, gentlemen, let the show begin. Alright, do you like video games? And I know you do. What about entertainment? We got that too. Video game, I'm not a video game. Video game, oh no, what's the name? Video Game Armada. This is the one true I'm the Gamer Boss Prawns coming back to you to there and back again with the continuation of the latest DLC for Destiny, Rise of Iron. So we last left off, I was just wandering around the new social area, Felwinter's Peak, looking at all the cool stuff, meeting cool people, getting new quests, you know, making AUG wait as I itemize, categorize, and do all the stuff that I normally do. But I forget, oh, I'm in a group, so I better hurry my butt on or they'll just leave me behind. Can't have that. Yes, I'm still with AUG. AUG, the Alliance of Unified Gainers. They are here for you to protect your back, to help you have fun, and get all the SIVA infective nodes possible. Well, that last one will take some time because we haven't found all the SIVA nodes yet, but etc., etc. You know, they'll be there for you when you want to do stuff and have fun, and that's the important part right there. So yeah, here's me just checking out my, well, I was checking out my quest, but now we're coming into the next part of my video, our video, whatever, the Plaguelands, as we continue our Rise of Iron storyline. Now, I will say this, I am definitely completed, all done with this at the time of this recording, and it is, yes, very short story-wise, but hey, you know what, they already knew that, I already knew that, most people already knew that, because all the goodies happened after the single-player story quest, and that's exactly what I'm working on right now. The raid dropped, as you well know, and I'm sure some people have conquered it, some people have quit, but no matter what, they got some goodies. Unfortunately, AG wasn't quite ready yet, and we opted not to do it yet. Boo! I wanted to go in the raid. I didn't care if I was going to die a billion times. That's Destiny. You're going to die a billion times. Look, Crazy just died right there, and Jay just rezzed him right there. That's the nature of Destiny. As long as we got ghosts, death is not permanent. It is just a condition that we can easily cure over time. But you know what? It's like a democracy, and I was outvoted or whatever, so didn't happen. It's fine by me. I'm a patient man. I can wait. I can wait. Plus, I'm at like 348 right now. I should be ready to go. And hopefully my good friends AUG will be ready to go soon in the future. But back to the video. We're trying to discover the nature of the splicers and the SIVA, and you know how bad things are in the Plaguelands right now. It is pretty bad right now, and we got to discover how bad, because this was the thing that the Iron Lords sort of like, well, originally they were there to like help rebuild humanity after the great collapse with the darkness and the Traveler and all that. But after they discovered SIVA, well, you know, plans change, and that's what Lord Sally was like protecting all these years and not helping us fight everything from the Taken to your Rogues Gallery of Darkness guys. So now we're drawn into his conflict more or less, and I'm just fine with it because we get cooler stuff and new interesting enemies. These splicers, for example, see that thing that just hit me? That was a grenade. Apparently, if you kill some of these splicers, they'll spawn a grenade that will try to kill you. That's the kind of stuff I look forward to. Yeah, see, this thing's trying to, oh, it got me. And that's the kind of stuff that I look forward to on the battlefield of this DLC, and I'm still enjoying that. Yeah, see this big platform here? Well, you can't see it right now. Hopefully in the video I will pan up to it eventually, but we still got tangos, so I figure I better help kill them. I mean, I can't look around and see awesome stuff and things that kind of shoot me in the head. That's impractical. But yeah, this is the location where the beginning of the raid happens. It's a big area with a giant servitor head. They're mostly heads, so a giant servitor, and I suppose we go into it. When I was in the Plaguelands, I saw the thing and said, hey, can I get in here? Answer is no. And I was like, oh, I want to get into the giant servitor thing. And then now I discover why that is, because that's the raid entrance. So I guess I can only go into it when the raid is active. which is fine because, like I said before, I'll have my chance in the raid sun and get even more sweet, awesome goodies, you know? Another, as we continue to this quest line where, now, a thing about this is that the Plague Lands is and is not a new area. It looks pretty new, right? But, as you will explore, and if I don't explore enough of this in the video, then a future video, you will discover some of these locations look kind of familiar. Yes. No, that is Beast Wars Megatron. That's not Varys. Yes. And that's pretty close, but Jay does it much better than me. Anywho, I won't say more than that until I actually get to the video, but let's just say that this is a palette swap location, and that's all I'm saying about that. But back to my lamenting, I have to lament to you people that I did not do my due diligence, because while I was playing on my own and had fun and everything, I discovered that once I got some of my exotics, certain Galahorns and certain Kozlovs, I did not do that while recording. And I slapped myself and said, "Idiot! The people want to see that sort of thing!" And I said to myself, "Sorry, me. I wasn't thinking. I wanted this good stuff now." And you know, when the prospect of good items and awesomeness, ooh, lightning powers. Now I get to show off my true might. But anyway, when the prospect of getting awesome weapons comes to my head, I don't really use reason. I just use instinct, and that's why I'm on Team Instinct on Pokemon Go. Go Team Instinct! So, unfortunately, getting the exotic, the Galahorn, and the Kozlov, unfortunately, I won't be recording. Now, I'm sure a bunch of you are saying, well, you can get it on different characters if you want. That is true. I do have a Legacy Titan that I started my original Destiny adventure with, before I decided to main my Warlock. But he's kind of weak right now, and I don't want to go through all the work of bringing him up to Siva specs for the Rise of Iron, as it were. I'm still trying to plow my way through and making my my Warlock super strong. So I won't have time right away to do that. And by the time I finally have all my fun and get all my Warlock up to code and everything, I mean, my Titan up to code, it might already be too late, and getting Kozlov and Galahorn on camera might be old hat by then. So I'm going to take this as a learning experience not to do that again. I promise you, the next DLC, I'll show all the good stuff that is available. But it is my hopes that it's not too late. There's still plenty of things for me, still for me to do on Destiny after this pre-recorded stuff that I recorded when the game first came out. It's done and up. And I think there is. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping within hopes. But anywho, back to this. Again, like in the first video, I am super pleased of the Plague Lands and the Rise of Iron locations in general, because it's varied. It's got definitely different. I can't talk today. I can't talk most days, but maybe because I'm super excited about games and stuff. But the location is different from previous DLCs. Not only do you have closed-in areas, we got wide-open areas too, where everything wants to attack you and harm you repeatedly. And I love that, because being in closed areas, you can choke point like enemies real easy. But, you know, in the wide open spaces, you don't know where things are coming from. Everything's shooting you. It's not a good time. Kind of scared. But you're also thrilled because you're having a good time. And I said that twice. And, ooh, check this part out. Yeah, see this? You see this? Ooh, shock cannon. Yes, thank you very much. Mine now. AUG, haha. Look at me. I got this super cool weapon and you guys didn't. Seriously, no, AUG is fantastic. They're the only ones who deal with my crap. Anyway, I decided, well, I want this, I need this, and I need to use it on something. Not AUG, but who, I wonder? Oh, the guys who were shooting me? Yeah. I missed once, but I didn't miss again. And I bring the storm. with my new and improved shocked cannon. So basically, it's like the Scorch Cannon, but shockingly more shocking. And it's still quite effective if I can aim correctly. Sometimes I don't aim as well as I'd like to. At this point in time, the AUG Elite decided, hey, what are you doing with that cannon? I want a cannon, and I told him where it was, but I think I might have just grabbed the only one. I could be wrong. And see, look at this. Look at this. The Rise of Iron battlefields are so open is that you can spawn enemies for reinforcements, and you're always in constant state of danger. Sadly, my thing just ran out, so back to old reliable. I love Suros. Suros is my manufacturer of choice when it comes to weapons. I wish they made a sniper rifle variant. They may, but I haven't seen one yet. Lightning! Yes. Oh, hey, guess what? They just dropped a perfected Walker tank at my face. It's a good thing I finally got my electrical abilities up, so I can do some damage, but unfortunately it was right in the middle, so I can only do but so much damage. And since I used that shock cannon, I don't have that to help thin the herd or do some damage on the legs. So we do it the old-fashioned way, with bullets. And oh, look at this! SIVA clusters coming up to try to murder me. Oh, see, I see one of them. They found a new, fresher shotgun, and then by the time I had it, said, "Holy crap, AUG! Did you just murder that tank almost all by yourselves? Holy crap! I was just killing these ads coming up, doing my due diligence of being awesome." And AUG said, "Well, you know, the video gamer bot has got these ads. We'll take care of the tank." And they sure enough did. Mission complete! Yes! I definitely love the Plaguelands. You know, I still kind of like the Dark Zone as my favorite, like, place to be still of 2016. But the Plaguelands is slowly catching up there. I mean, it's slowly catching up there, at least in the Plaguelands. You have a little bit more variety of how to attack, where you're attacking from, and how to escape from being attacked or using that location to your advantage. Sadly, in the Dark Zone, it's pretty narrowed in between inside clustered buildings or outside of the street, still somewhat clustered. Not a lot of options for tactical assaults or defense, but hey, nothing's perfect. I got the blues here, some of them useful, other than not, but hey, you know, something is better than nothing. So as we return, and hopefully to the next stage of the quest line, I was hoping, hey, you know what? I could get some more, like, light leveled up thingies, so I'm not so tragically weak, because I think I started... Oh, wait, nope, cutscene. I was wrong. Totally cutscene. So this is the point of the game where Mr. Sally over here, Lord Saladin, to the rest of you, but Sally to me, he gives us sort of a lowdown on what's going on here. And look at me, all awesome and strong and smart. Yes. So his ghost never talks, which is a shame. I kind of want to hear his ghost talk, but yeah, never happened. So guess we'll have to wait till next time. So yeah, the Iron Lords are like Guardians, but super old Guardians who've been around long enough, and they say, you know what, this sucks. We need to get mankind back into a second golden age. And so they said, hey, there's this stuff called SIVA that could build stuff out of nothing. That's a good idea. And you know what? That was a good idea. When we finally found it, guess who decided to stick his non-corporeal butt in our business? You want to guess? Yeah, Rasputin, that dick. I hate that guy. If he even isn't a guy, it's just like, oh man, I really hate that construct of some sort of AI sentience, because he's not a big help. Sure, he helps us when he has no choice. When everything under the sun is trying to steal his crap, we're useful to him. But then when he's like, "Oh, thanks a lot, Guardians. You were very helpful and everything. Now get out. And if you don't get out, I'm going to dismember you and destroy you and everything." I really hate that guy. he really needs to get with the program and get on the winning side, which is the Guardian side, and stop screwing around with us. You know, I hear you guys out there. A lot of you guys out there says, oh, you know, Eris Morn, she's shady. I don't know what she's up to. And that might be true. And other people, for whatever reason, said, oh, I don't trust the Traveler. He's too, like, you know, boring and average and non-threatening. He's probably evil. And Traveler, and the Traveler, even and the speaker for the Traveler, the speaker of the Traveler or the Traveler himself might be evil, which is possible. I don't think the speaker of the Traveler is going to be, like, evil. He, at most, may be a puppet, or, in my theory, he's just some average guy I try to do right, and he's more political, the face of the Guardian, I mean, the face of the Traveler, rather than just some puppet mastermind guy from behind the scenes. You know, I know you guys don't like those three people and think they're up to no good. Eris Morn, probably because of the end of the Taken King single player experience, but I don't believe it for the speaker, and well, the Traveler will see. But I hear no one, absolutely positively no one, calls into question Rasputin and his non-body butt showing up, just causing all sorts of problems in our way. Stop, you know, stat blocking us, Rasputin. We're here for you. How many times have I went to your stupid war stats and protected from the Fallen or the Taken or the Hive or whatever, or the Cabal? You know, I trust the Cabal more than I trust freaking Rasputin, because at least the Cabal are straightforward and honest in what they want to do. They want to conquer us, take our stuff and move on, or blow up our planet. I don't like it, but I respect it, and that's why when I beat them down, I always feel a little sad, because they're just trying to do their job. Rasputin, he's some weird, shady computer that I can't even find his main source of mainframe. He doesn't talk to me. He speaks in weird Russian, and I'm not talking like Russian, like the actual language, but weird, garbled Russian speak. That's not even Russian, just sounds like noise. How do I trust that? I don't trust that. I will John Connor Rasputin the next time I see him. Goodness, that was a long rant about something that stupid. I'm sorry, guys, but I really don't like Rasputin. And if I had my way, he would be the first one reprogrammed and rebooted to Windows 10. Windows 10 operating system. And he would like it, and because he would have no choice. I would replace him with Cortana, because Cortana was always a cool chick. Easy on the eyes, super smart, and can hack into many different mainframes. She went a little crazy there at the third game, I think, but even that wasn't terminal. She got back. She was all the Master Chief had to do was like interface with her. Does that sound lewd? Yes, it did, but all it took, and that was fine. She got herself back together, and it was fine. Sadly, I haven't played any of the new Halos recently, because unfortunately it's not produced by Bungie. You know what's produced by Bungie? Destiny. That's what I'm playing right now. And I'm back into the social area. Well, I've been there for a while, so you know, don't mind my rantings about certain things. Look at my awesome item managing skills. I have to make sure. See, at this point in time, I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna use the Queen Breaker bow, because it's not cool. I hate it because I like, you know, fallen gear. There's something about it that it seems like cool, but still very, you know, pirate-esque, you know. Video Game Armada and pirates, we're like this, you know? We're like this. We're awesome like that. And we always want to, like, help each other out, even though technically piracy is like criminals. But some pirates are cool. They're privateers. They work with governments to combat evil governments and also other pirates. So, you know, on the down low, of course. So, you know, depending on which pirate, it's like, okay, Captain Jack Sparrow, good pirate. Luffy, good pirate. The Pittsburgh Pirates, definitely good pirates. So, you know, it depends. So now I decided, I need something that will work in this new landscape. So I was trying to figure out, I think I like smashing things in the head a lot. Let me take my strongest sword and do that. That would work much better. But at this point in time, I hope I'm smart enough anyway. At this point in time, I decided to say, you know what? I still could use my not strongest sword and just go back to like going all out with the exotic primary, and hopefully that works out. And I think I stuck with that. I don't know. Even though it was only like 4 or 5 days ago. No, let me think. 6 days ago. It still feels like forever ago. So I was trying to figure out, and at that time it was the Plaguelands and the DLC was so new. I needed to figure out a stable system to work for that Plagueland, because I never had to fight enemies on 3 dimensions before. It's always like in a straight corridor or in a box, in which case I can eliminate any confusion or problem by simply shooting it enough times and they fall down at a normal range, or I just run up and bash it in with like the light. But in the Plaguelands, not so much. You gotta worry about distance and time, meaning that as many times as I got killed by distance, it's not working. So you have to figure something out. This loadout set didn't quite work out for me as well, but you know what? I tried it, because how are you gonna know if you don't try these things? That's what gaming's all about. You got to experiment, you know. You got to work out the kinks. And brother, I was trying to work out the kinks. But you know what? I think we're going to end it here, because I want to make the best, or rather the most, out of the footage I have right now, and still segment it out, because I haven't posted in a week by the time of this recording. So I kind of owe you guys like almost 5 or 6 days of videos here. So I got to make it work. I know it's kind of a cop-out, and I apologize, but hey, I really want to keep playing this game. And while I play this game and get good, I'll record the better parts of it for your entertainment. So, you know, it works out for everyone. Until next time, this is One Drew Gamer Boss Broads telling you to follow me on Video Game Armada. Search us on Google. We're there in the front page, in the lower part. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And if I haven't said it, if I haven't said it enough, please follow AUG. They're really awesome people who are Xbox players. So if you're an Xbox guy, search them out, join them. They'll have your back. And since I am an honorary member, you'll have my assistance in awesomeness and randomness too. Isn't that the best kind of feature and bonus you could possibly think about? Till next time, take care.